Center, and this is regarding chapter 9, separation and processing and transformation of solid waste. So if you try to understand the question, let's go through the question. It says that a community of 1,200 homes cannot pay for the initial and operating costs of the recycling collection vehicles that were to be used. Instead, residents are to haul recycling containers to a drop-off center operated by a community. Calculate the numbers of vehicles from which recyclable material must be unloaded per hour at the recycling drop-off center. Assume the center is open for 8 hours per day, 2 days per week, and 40% of the resident will deliver recycling containers. Also assume that 75% of the participants will take their separated materials to the drop-off center once per week, and that the remaining 25% of the participants will bring their separated materials to the drop-off center once every 2 weeks. Right, so let's try to take down the data. So we know that there is 1,200 homes, right? Okay, so they can take the recycling material to a drop-off center. Our job is to calculate vehicles per hour. Okay, vehicle per hour at the drop-off center. Right, it is given that the drop-off center will operate 8 hours per day, 2 days a week, and 40% of residents will participate. Basically means that 40% of the homes will participate. It is also given that 75% of residents, of those 40%, 75% of the residents will bring in the waste, will bring in the recyclable material once a week. And then the other 25% of the 40% of 1,200 homes of residents will bring the recyclable material to the drop-off center once every 2 weeks. Okay, so let's start with the calculation. Okay, let's do the calculation. So there are 1,200 homes. Okay, and out of that, only 40% is the participation rate. Okay, and then out of that, only 75%, okay, will bring in the waste once a week. So it's 1 trip per week per home, right? So what's the value? Home, calculator is about 360 trips per week. If we do the same for the other one, 0.4 multiplied by 0.25 multiplied by only once every 2 weeks, so it's about 0.5 trip per week per home. Alright, so the value is 60 trips per week. So we take a total, which is 360 plus 60. We'll get about 420 trips per week. Alright, so if I try to calculate cars per hour, we should get calculate in this way: 420 trips per week divided by 8 hours per day multiplied by 2 days per week. So we can see that. How do I know? Because it's 8. The drop center only operate 8 hours per day and only 2 days per week. Okay, 8 hours a day, 2 weeks, 2 days a week. So we can cancel this. Alright, week. So what do we get? We get 26.25. So it's approximately 27 trips per hour. So drop-off center has to handle 27 trips per hour. Basically means 27 cars per hour.